Hello, wabowie, wabava, wabota, wabebe negekai. Menogo viwa. Enosakai. Ezeka nebo ni bonvien ye. A Dr. Oguname. This evening, I want to talk about something very sensitive. Yes. I want to talk about something very, very sensitive. I want to talk about prostitution and the effect it have in your soul. Please, first I want to state that all respect to everybody who, because of one condition and another, has found themselves in that role or in that path before or presently or currently now in their life. Respect to you all. This message does not mean to disrespect you nor create fear for you. It's just a soul food to give your soul an awareness of what you have done or what you are still doing. So please listen to me with an open heart. When we talk about prostitution, you have to really understand the concepts and what is really going on. It's a fast teaching, so I would not really take my time to be doing explanation and definition and a lot of things I always like to do normally, because this is a fast soul food. But what I want to point out here today is, you see that act of getting paid to be sleep with or to sleep with, because some men are into it, although the majority of people really into this thing are the women. But the fact is, some men are also into it. So that art of getting paid is what I really want to talk about, and the damage it have to your soul. I may laugh, that's my nature, but it's not a funny thing. So don't always let my laughing confuse you. Don't let it confuse you at all. When you, as a woman, let me say it like this. When you as a woman receive a payment from a man, that act of payment right there is like a contract that bound you and that client and that person, that you have something like an agreement that you want to make this and share this. This is an agreement you don't need papers on. This is an agreement you don't need a third person to be there. It's just an agreement between you and that person. That's on a physical level. On a spiritual level, it's also the same thing. But it's not just an agreement, becomes deeper than that. On a spiritual level, it's like a key. It's like a key to open a warehouse. And it's a warehouse where you have to just deposit, regardless what you carry, because now you have the key already, you can deposit. And what many women don't know is 98% of men that always come to meet a prostitute, 98% of them are simply looking for where to unload their stress, unload their frustration, unload hold their spiritual toxic energies. So, although some are doing it consciously, and many, so many are doing it unconsciously. The ones doing it consciously are very, very more dangerous than the ones doing it unconsciously. When I say consciously, it means if the person know, say see why you want to go meet this person, see what you want to use this person to do, me your pair, me do one with them. Then, and if the person don't know, you just want to have fun, don't drink, or you just feel like, I'm going to go pay woman and sleep with her. You know, these are two different things because they carry two different vibration and two different energy. But the thing right there is you, the woman, welcoming the person, receiving the person, regardless the amount you are being paid. Automatically, you have created yourself now as a warehouse where all this frustration, toxic energies, and karmic diseases have to be deposited. HIV and all those diseases, are through HIV, through prostitution. A lot of people think, okay, we have used condom, it's just a prostitution, I have no contact with the person's body, so the thing ended. No. You as a woman, you are a god. You are a goddess. So that willingness of surrendering, accepting a token, I call it token, accepting a token, and then that makes you open your gateway to life itself, to the person. Automatically, even if the person is using rubber or whatever, it doesn't matter. What matters right now is you have given the person a key to your own deposit store, to your own warehouse, where the person can just deposit everything. And what happened after the person has deposited? Everything the person deposits keep on following you. Because first you have to know that outside prostitution, when you have sex with somebody, it's called energy exchange. You give the person take from you. So no matter how long you live on earth, you are carrying that energy with you. Even if you marry later, tomorrow, or wherever, you are carrying it with you. Except for awakened women who really know how to cleanse and purify themselves. That's a separate thing anyway. But for 99% of women, they don't have all this knowledge, so they carry all this energy with them. Fine, that's just normal sexual intercourse, maybe with ex-boyfriend, ex-husband, or for fun or whatever. Then if you now think it to the eye, if you now take it now, picture it to the side of that interaction of a contract that is being bound between you and that person, it becomes bigger. It become bigger because why? Every single person you have slept with have given you an energy which you are still carrying till now, regardless whether you stop the prostitution already or whether you are still doing it now, regardless whether it was 50 years ago or whether it was 20 or 2 weeks or 3 days ago. That energy always remained there. So that's why many women today, especially the ex-prostitute, they always, regardless the money or whatever you think you make, they always find themselves in a situation where it's so complicated for them. A lot of native doctors will eat your money, a lot of pastors will eat your money, everything, but at the end, that energy is still there. Then, for the men who go and pay a woman to do this, because you have to know that it's for the both side. Although the woman carried the more load because she is the god who produced the other one. So for the men, what are you doing to yourself? You split your energy. So any woman you have slept with all your life is carrying your energy. So automatically you can picture it like you have cut yourself into different pieces. And you can never feel the completeness of life, like life fully in you, without you calling back all this energy. That's for the men. Then for the women, for you to have done all this while, first, you need to start now making a friendship with your soul, apologizing to your soul, and recalling back all those energies you gave to those men, and then cutting all those connections that is still binding you and those people. After the cutting of the connection, then you now need a complete cleansing. A complete cleansing that will really regenerate all your energy back to you. Because you know why? Every single thing they deposited in you is always with you. So even if you stopped it 20 years ago, now you are married, there will always be things that is not balanced. There will always be things that look somehow confusing. Some of you will not think somebody's after your life or anything. No. Life is a science. There is a way it functions. There are principles. There are rules. You can't just live like that. I wish it's like that. It would have been simple. But that's what religion do. Religion make you think it's just like that. One God is up there, lean down, pray, God forgive me, I beg, and I don't know, and I don't forgive you. The pastor will tell say, God don't forgive you, my daughter, go home. It's a lie. It's a lie because you have split yourself into different pieces. And prostitution have damaged your soul. When we say damage does not mean destroy. So what you have today is a lot of single mothers amongst majorities. You end up as a single mother. You wonder why the man does not marry you. You wonder why the boy is always leaving you and changing you. Some of you who succeeded to marry, you wonder why life is so difficult for you and your husband. You know, a lot of things which I cannot be naming, but as you are listening now, if you are an old soul and you have passed through that process before, you will be understanding exactly what I'm saying. Because like I always say, I don't really talk to everybody. I only talk to old souls, people who know that there is something about them. People who know that there is something about them. Maybe you are not fully digest it, but you know it. You know it. And because you know it, you can grab things I am saying, even if you don't fully understand it. And that's why we are here. Africa Ancestral Spiritual Ministry, we are here to really feed you all this soul food. All the starvation your soul is going through, that is what we are here to really feed you. So please, my brother, please, my sister, if you know you have played a role before in your life, or you are still playing it, that is related to prostitution. There's difference between trafficking and prostitute. Traffickers have their own karmic stress. That's a separate thing to talk about, because when you set somebody out for this kind of mission, you are the transformer where the energy is being transmitted. So everything the prostitute carry on his head, you carry it 3 times more. Yes, regardless how much you think you make in trafficking. So that's why trafficking is a very, aside is a crime, it's a very bad thing for your soul. Going to the bank and steal is better than you. It's better than you thinking of trafficking somebody as daughter or son. Because it's both sides now. Before it was just women, now it's both sides. So please take this today. Like I said, it's a very fast soul food. Take this today. If you know you have been through all those lanes before, it's time to come back home. Come back home. It doesn't mean it must be Dr. Oguname. Call people from your family. Tell them to use their uhure to pray for you. They'll prepare something for you to wash your head. You can also contact us. We can also help you about that, because you need this divine cleansing for your soul to come back again, for all those your energies to come back again, for you to be you, so that your life can flow exactly how it was predicted to flow. That's just all. Bye bye. I love you all.